Hey friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sidharth Shah. I'm the CEO of Think and Grow Rich Academy. We represent the Napoleon Hill Foundation in India. Success, everyone wants success in our life, and I think by far one of the best definition of success which has ever come across is by Earl Nightingale. Earl Nightingale कैसे define करते हैं success को? He says that success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. ये 9 words में I think this is बेहतरीन. This is the best definition of success ever coined. Now in this video I'm going to talk about how Tony Robbins blends the 7 beliefs of success and how you can have these 7 beliefs of success so that you can really have that great success in 2022. So let's begin this awesome journey, because with these belief systems you are really going to propel yourself to take those actions to get that success. So let's focus on the first belief. The first belief is that everything happens for a reason and whatever happens is for good. Now, this is not just positive thinking, you're actually looking at yourself being an inverse paranoid. That whatever is the situation which is happening across, all of that is helping you to support you to achieve your goals. And most people say, okay, this is about positive thinking, okay, you see the glass half full or half empty. But I say that don't look at the glass whether half full or half empty, but look at it that you have got the capacity to make the glass full to your level. So you have got the potential to do that. So let's say Corona, COVID, wave 2, wave 3, Omicron, all of this is circumstantial. ये बाहर की चीजें हैं. How are you looking at these things that these can be useful for you to achieve your goals? I think all successful people have this ability. This is a higher faculty of perception. And when you have a higher faculty of your perception, looking at the things and these things are going to help me or support me, I think that's one of the first belief systems which all successful people have. So change the way you look at things and the things you look at will change. That's how Wayne Dyer puts so beautifully. So that's the first belief system. Everything which is happening around you is helping for you to achieve your goals. The second belief system which you all need to have, in fact all successful people have this second belief system, is that there is nothing like a failure. It's just that we have produced some result or an effect. And once you eliminate this word failure from your dictionary, what happens is you do not look at something which has happened not as per your expectations as failures. You will look at it as, okay, I did not produce the result which I wanted to produce. I think if you change that, it's a corollary of the first belief system, but there's a subtle distinction. You see, there is a learning experience from every result which is going to come. If the result is not as per your expectations, look at what is the seed of opportunity, what you can learn from that particular experience. And once you change that particular way of looking at things, I think there won't be any failures for you. I see so many people who take temporary defeat as failures and they say, oh, I'm doomed, it's bad luck for me. But a little bit of shift in that, and that's where your belief systems are going to go much more stronger, much more better for you to achieve the goals. So the belief system is, there is nothing like failure. There are only some results, some outcomes of your actions. If you are not happy with your outcomes or results, change the action, change the plan, and you're going to definitely get new and better results. That's the second belief system. The third belief system which all successful people have is that they take 100% responsibility of everything what's happening in their life. And I mean 100% responsibility, including the situations, circumstances outside of you. People do not blame, complain, justify. All successful people have this innate quality of taking 100% responsibility. They look at responsibility as not something as a burden. They look at responsibility as a grace which they are giving to themselves. And when I mean by grace, having responsibility is you are getting an avenue to take 100 different actions towards the goal which you want to achieve. So stop blaming, stop complaining, stop justifying. Be 100% responsible of your life, your friends, your family members, your colleagues, your associates, the country, whatever, everything what's happening, your health. You've got to be having 100% responsibility, because responsibility is going to give you, it's a grace which you're going to give to yourself, and that's where you start to take actions. The third one is very powerful. Take 100% responsibility of everything in your life. fourth belief system is a classic. It says that you don't have to know everything about a particular thing. Only a little bit of knowledge is good enough. What it says is that some people are procrastinating because they want to know everything. They want to be a perfectionist before actually even starting it. You do not know everything. I don't know everything about electricity, but I'm using electricity. Even you are using electricity. You do not know how you're using a mobile phone or your laptop, but you're using it. So there's a balance between use and knowledge. There are people who are highly knowledgeable, but they're not using that particular knowledge. It's of no use. And there are people who have got some functional knowledge, but they're using it for sure. For example, let's say Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Well, they were not PhDs in computer science, but they were actually knowing how to use that particular knowledge. And there were people who had all the knowledge in the world, but they are not using that particular knowledge. So the point is, all successful people know exactly the balance, how much knowledge I should have before I start to use it, and they do not waste time in getting further knowledge, but they actually start to use that knowledge, and in that journey they discover further knowledge. So do not wait for 100% knowledge. There is nothing like 100% perfection. Perfection is just a disease or an excuse for you to procrastinate. So that's the fourth belief system. Do not have 100% knowledge. Focus on some specialized knowledge and start to take action. The fifth belief system: people are your greatest resource. We live in communities. We are surrounded by people. A person who is a loner is never going to become successful. If you look at any successful person, they are more affinable. They are more together with people. They have got masterminds coming across. It's not just with families, friends. It's everywhere. If you look at colleagues, associates, superiors, subordinates, you've got to be having that affinity with people. If you're not accustomed, you're not being around with people, and if you don't like to influence people, you cannot influence people, it's very difficult for you to succeed in life. In fact, one of the key things of success, as per Napoleon Hill, is saying that you've got to have a mastermind. A mastermind is a combination of two or more people or two or more minds coming together to achieve a common objective. So get accustomed with people, really be with people, enjoy themselves, influence them, and that's how you can really start to get that success. All successful people have this belief system that they cannot succeed alone. You've got to have people around them. That's the fifth one. The sixth belief system is all successful people enjoy what they are doing. They make their work as play. I mean, have you seen a successful person who doesn't like working? What is he doing? I mean, I'm truly blessed to do what I'm doing. I mean, I've converted my vocation into a vacation. And when you start loving the work which you do, you will also start to convert your vocation into a vacation. Whatever work which you're doing, start loving the work. You'll really excel when you start loving the work which you do. Maybe in your business, maybe in your job, in your profile, in your career as a professional, as a homemaker or a student. When you start loving the work which you do, you're going to excel. I mean, you look at Michelangelo. If you, at the age of 90, he was performing his best work of art. He was really in love with what he was doing. And when you are in love with what you do, you are going to be a grand success. There isn't any competition for that. So that's, I think, one of the important belief system, that all successful people really work what they do. Work as you play, play as you work. That's the real saying going across. So start loving the work which you do. That's a very strong belief system. Final belief system is commitment. All successful people are highly committed. If you look at any field in any industry, it's not the brightest, it's not the strongest, it's not the fastest, it's not the smartest people who are successful, but those people who are successful who are the best committed people. Are you really committed towards your goals? That's one key distinction. I'm not saying just about some fake commitment or some fake desire, but it's like whatever it takes. I like that word, WIT, whatever it takes. Do you have that particular inherent characteristic? And only then you can excel in whatever field which you are performing. I mean, look at these 7 belief systems and see where exactly is your belief system lacking. And you might ask me a question, how do I get these 7 belief systems? Well, there's only one way, with study and understanding. Well, I would recommend study the law of success, not just read. Study the law of success. There are 17 principles of success, and if you're not a very good reader, then start with Think and Grow Rich. Okay, in this it's quite a read, and this is comparatively much smaller and much in size. But the 13 steps to riches, If you follow these 13 steps, which is the desire, faith, auto-suggestion, specialized knowledge, imagination, organized planning, decision making, persistence, power of mastermind, mystery of sex transmutation, subconscious mind, brain, and the sixth sense. If you master these 13 steps, well, you're going to develop this belief system. So that's how you have to work on. Study this principle. Napoleon Hill gave almost 20 years of his life researching 25,000 of the most successful men living in America at that time. That comes to about 500 men, and each person's 50 years of experience. 25,000 years of experience of successful men. How much experience have you got? I think the best experience is hidden in these books. Start researching them, studying them, apply it in your life. That's how you build your belief systems. If you feel that that I have added some value to you in this particular video, if you feel that you're going to apply one or two belief systems in your life and start to change them, then please like, share, subscribe my particular video, share this particular video so that somebody else's belief system can also change and improve. This is Sidharth Shah. Thank you so much for watching my video. We represent the Napoleon Hill Foundation in India. Thank you.